Alright. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for redeeming First Monk. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. We are getting into some Sumeru story tonight. Why is my... Oh, don't tell me my window capture froze. Oh, no, it's just off the game. Perfect. I hadn't been on this scene since I opened the game, so... Or since I launched the game, I should say, so... Yeah, welcome in. We have, well, we're starting in Mondstadt tonight because we got dailies to do, it looks like. And I do believe it said they are in Mondstadt. They are, yes. So we're going to get the dailies knocked out. We got 1, 2, 3 right there. And the fourth is... Oh, it's this one. Pooh. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. So let's get straight into the dailies. And from there... Oh. I thought she was going to say more than that. Did I move her too soon? What's her line for that? It sounded like she was going to say something. Hey, it's Rosaria's birthday. Yay. Claim all. Thanks, Rosaria. Boy, I've had a lot of these. I think I can go all the way back to... Yep, just another day. Rosaria's from last year. Is it the same thing this time? A rare occasion. No, they change it every year. Okay, interesting. Alright. I have no idea who that character is. Do you mean this one? She's a new addition. This is Navia. She's a Geofontanian who has an elemental skill. Yes, this is Navia. Let me introduce you. She is seriously strong. 5-star. She is a 5-star. Character selection. Geo 5-star from Fontaine. Current president of a group in Fontaine I have yet to meet, of course, since I am still in the Sumeru story quest. But this is the president of Spina de Rosula. She is a serious badass. That is her gunbrella. And no, you didn't hear me stutter. See the hole down the center? That's a gun. And woo buddy, does it pack a punch. This gonna be fun. She's fun. I can get her to deal upwards of 30,000 damage. Every, well, yeah, she's seriously strong, though. Every time you hit a crystallize, and create one of those crystallized gems, if you pick it up, she gains a stack counter. She can stack up to 6 of those counters. And each of them, well, let's look up her talent here. Ceremonial Crystal Shot. When a character in the party obtains Elemental Shard from Crystallize, Navia will gain 1 Crystal Shrapnel stack. She can have up to 6 of these. Each time Crystal Shrapnel gain is triggered, the duration of the Crystal Shrapnel stacks you already have will be reset. When she fires, she'll consume all of them, firing multiple Rosula shards that can penetrate opponents, dealing geo damage. When 0, 1, 2, or 3 or more stacks are consumed, 5, 7, 9, or 11 shard shots will be fired respectively. The more Rosula shard shots strike an opponent, the greater the damage dealt. When all 11 strike, it's 200% of the original damage. In addition, when more than 3 stacks of shrapnel are consumed, every stack dealt beyond those 3 will increase the damage dealt by the gunbrella by 15%. No wonder you like her? Yeah, she's got a lot of power. Not to mention, she also can deal some Ojia damage. Well, let's just show you. It's raining right now. This is the perfect time because everybody will be wet. Alright, boys. And there, we got 2 stacks already. How you go? How you doing, Gimegar? Yeah, I've done this before. Uh-huh. Come on. Alright, where are we going? Looks like it's just ahead. Okay. That's Navia's burst, or yeah, burst still happening, by the way. And Navia's full stack now. That's 6. Full charge. She looks fun. She is really fun. Let me get this, because I'm gonna do a little bit more damage with her here. Now that she's full stacked. Oops, the rope's back this way. Now that she's got a full stack going. Was that any faster? No, but I'm lazy. Lol. I am the laziest piece of crap. Use Kirara's skill because it takes no element, or it takes no stamina. Okay. That's done. But Navia's stacked now, so let me see if I can use her, because she's going to pack upwards of 30 or 40,000 damage here. If I can pull off the right shot. Oh, perfect. It's time to take out this thing. Just what I wanted. I needed a good boss fight. Oh no, I'm gonna waste it! Damn it, I wasted it. It went up too fast. I got 2 crystals out of it. We can still do some decent damage here. You can't aim it up is the one problem. She is limited height-wise. Luckily, she's an absolute tank. Like she could take one heck of a beating. Come on. I don't have any ranged characters right now. I just gotta fight it. Come on. Oh, perfect. Navy, on deck. That was 8 grand. Downed. She's so cracked. What's that? Oh, never mind. Alrighty. Well, what have you been, Monk? What are you up to these days? I haven't heard from you for a little bit here. Hopefully you're having a good time. Things going well. Congrats on you and Miyuki's engagement, by the way. Happy for you, too. That's awesome. Super cool the ring you got her, too. You found a good one. She seems to really like it, so... Happy to see you guys doing so well. Gotta love watching friends succeed. I know there are people in the world who don't like that as much, and I never did understand those kinds of people. Oh, shit. Okay. Kirara, Kuki, Navia. Stack complete. Where do you think you're going? Oh, bang. Nice. Alright, good there. That one's done. I'm getting better at these daily comms. Lol. Easy money. Jin. Hello there, big fella. Let's fight over here by the statue. That way it's warm. Come on now. Only 10K? Weird. Well, that was easy. Damn, she's cool. Why does Jinyan's shield not protect me from the cold? I don't explore the mountain much because of the cold factor. It's just an irritating thing to deal with. I'm never out here. Let's try something stupid. Two party. Two character party. Somebody to trigger. Oh yeah, I found a new detail that I really like with the new update. When you switch characters, see the only works for 5 stars. You can see their vision glow. That's cool. Blown away. No shot. Take the shield out with the claymore. 15K. Didn't even take that much damage. Nice. And that's 4 dailies. Done and done. Now let's get to Sumeru. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I haven't shown off my new toy yet. What? Aramite Mercenary. Yes, please. Not as good with the backpack, though. I like when they're not wearing the backpack. But yes, my new toy I got. Noise warning. There's going to be some music playing. Is it working? It is. Oh, I haven't had my audio muted this whole time. Crap. We have Spotify integration on the stream. Let's go. So yes, this is actually Prayer by Ducky Chicks. And if I change the song to, let's say... Oh, yes. This is Love the Beat by... Actually, I can't pronounce that. I don't read kanji. I'm excited about this. Okay, we're going to pause that. And if I kill Spotify, it just, whoops, nothing playing. Get the music started. And it'll eventually just go, yep, there it goes. New toy, works awesome. Having fun with it.
Taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Ad Astra.
Hello, Catherine.
Thank you for completing.
Okay. Now, as for my story quest, where was I? The Fort Loggerheads, right. Now I remember this. Whoa, Candace. So we were all up here. We were leaving the thing to help Candace out. And this is what we run into.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Jesus.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Oh, please come home someday, Dia. I need you in my lineup.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you.
Hey, welcome in, kitten. Thanks for lurking.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Yeah, hello. I'm getting to test drive the one character I want in this game that I can't. Hey, head pats. Thank you. Thank you so much for the head pats. I'm excited. I think I'm going to get to test drive my character that I really want. Oh, crap. I only have Navia and Kooky.
Stand with me.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I don't even get to test drive her? Come on.
Feeling lucky.
Now I'm just disappointed.
Attack!
Nice. Yeah, I guess, well, I thought I was gonna, but I guess not. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed.
Here comes another wave. When are they ever gonna let up?
I forgot I goofed and screwed my party up.
Feeling lucky. Hiya! Feeling lucky. A proper send-off from Mistina with love.
Stand with me.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Go.
Coming at ya.
Okay, I gotta fix my party before I do that.
Was that the last of them?
God, why can I not have this woman in my lineup? She is easily the coolest looking character in this game. And she's the one I can't have. It's pissing me
What
off
we fought
so
just now was
much.
probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Who the hell are you?
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet.
My
I have
name is the
hands full
same...
taking care of the village's elderly and children.
My name is the same elderly guy who's in every country with a different hairstyle. I'm amazed they haven't put more effort into making at least a couple more NPCs for this game. It's always the same NPC with different hair.
I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Just realized I'm out of position. And it's bothering me. That's a little better. I feel like that's more appropriately sized.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tenori did also bring this up before.
That's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
Here's why it's great. It'll be fine. Dia and the others are here. Mommy Dia will protect us.
No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay, let's fix my party. That's what I get for screwing around. Kirara.
Princess paid travel? Count me in. Oh yeah, rock on!
What'd they do this time?
This is the best feature they've added to this game in recent weeks and months. Since I've been playing this, this is the best thing they've done for this game. The character select screen. It has character to it now. Because, I mean, let's be real.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Some of these are arguably better than others. I forget some of the characters I have. Oh crap, I have her. I forgot I have Mona now. Eh. I forget I have some of these characters because I never use them. I need to see if I can do more with her. Nevia, on deck.
On the case.
Alright, let's go. Enough fooling around, let's get to story mode, and that's what I'm here for tonight. Work my way through these stories and get to cracking on stuff here. I want to be ready for Natlin this fall. What kind of name is Saba? Encoding overloaded, what? Why am I dropping frames? What's going on here? That was weird. I was dropping frames for a minute there. Strange. Okay. Okay. This is really... I didn't want to trigger this quest. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, roses aren't going to grow in sand. Speaking of roses, I was thinking, since you two are adventurers, perhaps I can hire you to... What can we help you with? I know it's ridiculous to want roses that don't belong here to bloom, but regardless, I still really want to see them. That's my wish. If they will grow fertilized with highly concentrated... okay. Dendro? That is actually very easy. Thank you, Kirara. We'll be fine now, right? These sprouts seem powered by Dendro. Let's just wait for a while. Sprouts begin peeking out of the soil. Okay. They stop growing after sprouting a few leaves. As I thought, thank you. Too bad there's no flowers yet. Oh, that's normal. They have to go through stages. Some more time. Be better for them. Okay. Just stop by, see them in your spare time. That'd be enough. Okay. Huh. Well, that was a weird side quest. Wait, it says there's a... Oh, it's probably up there. Good God. That hill. Oh, we're here. This is where they wanted us to go.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to them as village
One of my
keepers?
former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
I kind of like this Aru village place. It's a nice place to be.
The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
Huh.
Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
It's a heck of a story.
After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
Huh.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, Traveler? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, Do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
Chair's hitting my mic.
So, what do you make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
Oh, Vary's on.
No, it's not so much that I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oops, I didn't mean to double click that.
Current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Oh, yeah.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali. And I've never had any reason to doubt their views.
Sorry, I had to get my cable back.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
Yeah, you might be surprised there, old Sino.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
We did. She's actually pretty chill. Surprisingly good at DDR. We need to get her in an arcade sometime.
How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Ah! He said the thing! Has she indeed been among us? Brrr. Wait. Wait. Can I get the thing? Can I get the thing? Do I still have that? Please tell me I still have that. I'm a child.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
No, buddy. Sorry.
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
You don't just walk up and ask that to strangers, kid.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Oh, boy.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was. But I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Alright, let's help him out, I
Alright.
guess.
But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
I washed my blanket for my seat. It's all nice and fluffy. It's very comfy. Oh boy. I'm not claustrophobic. But I do prefer to be on the top of mountains and not on the bottom. Where am I supposed to be going? It was weird. My waypoint just didn't trigger on that one. Okay. Oh, this is the village chief's place. Cool.
Rhino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Probably.
Ah, you're back already.
Goddamn, Candace. I do love your design.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him.
Probably smart.
One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Yeah, kinda.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Oh boy. This is gonna get difficult, I think. Great red sand. Please tell me we're going out into the desert. I hope.
Hey, Isak! cleared everything up.
Really?
Oops, I keep skipping by
Thank
accident.
you so much.
Your grandpa? Alright.
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
I like how chill and calm. Hey! Let's go. King Deshret and the Three Magi. Interesting. Alright. I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to do more with, Oh, it's over here. I kind of wanted to do more with Dia, though. I'm disappointed that's all she gets right now.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Oh, he wasn't very helpful. Now what? Johnny, you there. Hello.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Ma'am, we just asked a question. It's okay. We're not here to fight.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Why are there just apples in a barrel out here? Hey, alright. Jesus, just find 10,000 more laying in a bucket. Ooh. Omni-ability, ubiquity net, or whatever. Time to steal a cat. Here, these. Oh, it's a hotkey already. Cool. Snagged him. Any other cute kitties around here? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't know that's how it advertises that. Okay, whatever.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Nerman? Jabari? They have some strange names in this part,
sir,
though.
have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
You need a relationship that isn't based on money, dude.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. Hey, you're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young, so as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Will do.
What a nice guy!
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Alright, what's up, Sino? King Deshret and the Three Magi. What's up, dog?
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
I don't think that's how that works.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Okay.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Oops.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear.
Okay.
Hey, go on, keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it! At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Academia's probably the target.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages.
What's up with my stream right now? My computer's struggling right now. The hell? So weird. Hang on, I need to do a little troubleshooting real quick. Whoa, my GPU's maxed out. Oh, is it my... Okay, hang on a second. We're switching back over real quick. Maybe this will lighten the load. This should help my problem. What's taxing my GPU so hard, bro? My GPU's running flat out. Jesus. Everything else, CPU's fine, memory's only 12.3 gigs, I'm running 40%. Why is my GPU macking out so hard? I don't get it. Alright, I'm gonna kill my VTuber model. We're going PNG tuber mode for the rest of the stream here. I don't know what my PC's... Something's up. I'm having trouble, so... I'd really need that new GPU. This poor computer. I swear I'm working on getting that soon. As soon as I sell one of my cars. Alright. Reactive. Alright, and let's kill the model. Alright, let's see if this helps. GPU... I gave it a little bit of a break. Running 89% right now. Why is this thing running so hard? I've never had this problem before. Strange. Genshin's what's taxing it. That's strange. Genshin never taxes it that hard. Very high. Seems to be the only thing taxing it, though. Interesting. Nothing else is really using anything. OBS is using 13%, or yeah, 8%, but nothing major. Okay, well that's strange. Maybe it's because maybe it's because of all the cutscenes. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, let's get... Go ahead and dump that. Alright, get back to playing.
So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
Smart.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
I think I'm not one of your enemies.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason not to get on his bad side.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra.
And there's my furnace.
The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isaac!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Okay. Kid, there ain't no houses over there.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Yeah, kid, that ain't normal. Where the hell are we going?
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
Smell.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that
Are
one.
you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Tainari's cool. We like Tainari.
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make up the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need.
I don't handle this scent
Did
very
you
well.
first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for clues. Oh. Okay. Ain't nothing around this part. Oh, it's back here. That was out of the area. Oh, just follow Sino.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
Someone else has
But
been
who
here.
would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him
Huh?
away.
So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You're lured away by food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
I don't like the academia. They do a good job making you hate it.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars? Are the rumors really true? Of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
Probably.
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
How much longer my tooth is gonna hold up? It's gonna give it up eventually.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
I'll hate them didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. Guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Okay.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. As far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort.
That's fair.
It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. The way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place inside and out!
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here.
She's got a point.
Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
Dia, you're a 5-star, just like Sino. Shush, you're awesome. Huh.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebat with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Let's go.
Alright, sounds like a plan!
Leave it to Dia to know. Well, at least Caravan Rebot isn't too far away.
Well, here we are again!
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Something like that.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
Sadly, you're
Even if a child from
right.
the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Damn, she's cool.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
How's it going?
Oh, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Hoyoverse, please make her leave kitty prints in the sand. Please make that a thing. Excuse me. Oh. Got him. Start me a collection. Where are you guys? Must be going up here inside of this thing. Don't mind me just running up a vertical surface here. Oh. Should have known there'd be a little camp back here.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Zaki.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Zaki.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Dia, ready.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't ya? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Edgar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known that traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
I don't know I'd go that far.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Please give me access to Dia.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders.
A new punching bag.
Oh!
Oh.
Dissipate! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Ha. Feeling lucky? This one's got your name on it! Cha. This one's got your name on it! Feel the beat! Cha. Yeah.
Take that!
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Shred taunted!
Nice.
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Jesus, Dia.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar the Wide-Eyed Butcher and Delavar the Scar-Riddled Bandit are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Dia is impressive. I just realized her ears aren't ears, they're just hair.
You're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
Excuse me.
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
He was unemployed. Called you bluff.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
What the?
I've heard a lot of nice things about the
Weird
Lesser
glitch.
Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Okay, wait till the next morning.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
Oh wait, this is a good opportunity. I don't get this very often. So cool. So cool. Getting queasy. My stomach is not. It's unpleasant. Edit nickname? Really? I didn't know you could change that. Change your avatar. Name card? Oh, that's that. Edit signature. Okay. Let's do this. This should be a feature in this game. The slow pan around your character if you sit idle.
Let's get moving.
It'd be such a simple thing to add. Look how much more life it gives this game is just when you're not playing, if it sits for like, I'll say a minute of standby, or 30 seconds or something. It should do this just to show your current environment at about this speed. This is too much. Like right here. That's the spot to be. Just to show you where you're at. Okay. Hour 35. How's my computer doing? Is this thing still struggling? Hey. Alright, that's better. 80% now. Seems to just spike during cutscenes. I think they're more graphically intense. My poor 1070. My poor 1070 is hurting. Wait, what did you just say about Dia? Dia's so awesome when she swings her huge sword around like that. Whoosh. I could do such things as go to the city, make more, and eat all the stuff I want. You can leave this place? Yeah, all the other kids are leaving one by one, so life out there's gotta be better, right? But I'd rather become someone like Candace. Beautiful, strong, and protect us forever. That doesn't sound too bad either. You move to the city and realize more. That'll give you the more of this. That'll give you the more to stay here and protect the village. You two are admirable. Keep it up. I'm impressed. Okay. Oh, Lord. Is that still running that hard in the background? What the hell? Dang. I was running the crap out of that. What's this? Okay. Good old Miyuki. Give me a minute, I have to respond to a message. Whoa! Hello, hello, everyone! Hey! Rin, thank you very much. Welcome in, everyone. I'm sorry, I was in Discord responding to a message from Miyuki that she had sent me earlier, so I wasn't even on the window there, but welcome in, Raiders. My name is Soji Sakata. I am a gender-fluid cat cybernetic VTuber. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the raid again, Rin. Let me get you a shout out going here. P-S-Y-O-T-I-C. I spelled that. Whoops. Typo. O-T-I-C. There it is. I always have to make sure I'm a terrible typist, and the word psychotic, I always want to reverse letters in it, so I have to make sure I spell it right. There we go. Here's the shout out. What do we got for the clip?
Wait, what does that mean? I actually...
Oops.
I have no idea. What the hell?
There it is. Now it's going.
Can we
Anybody know what's going on at all? Like, I'm confused
No.
as hell now.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
What
This is
the?
weird.
What just
Dude, what the hell?
What just happened?
That's
What
so weird.
the fuck?
That's been a while back. We were all playing Among Us together. Or no, this isn't Among Us. That was a clip from what's the name of that other game we play? I can't remember. Goose Duck. That's what it was. And you were playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That's fun. Was it any good? I've never played any of the Borderlands games. I'm not familiar with that. That's beyond my realm of knowledge there. I don't play that game very often. I need a browser source. An existing one. Shout out player. And I need to add another one. Nope. Browser source. Add existing. Trigger fire. Sorry, bear with me a moment. I'm having a couple of technical difficulties. My computer is having a spaz today with the fact that I'm running Genshin, and it's basically my GPU is screaming right now. So I'm monitoring it. Current specs, 83% capacity, 82 degrees Celsius. So my poor little GTX 1070 is absolutely wide open throttle this evening. I kind of feel bad for it, honestly. I'm abusing my GPU so hard. I'm gonna finish sending my message here real quick before I forget to send it off. Miyuki and I were talking about Genshin and stuff in general, and who we're gonna be pulling here soon. I was gonna try to pull for Raiden one more time, but I don't think I'm going to have enough ready in time, so I'm going to end up waiting for... I'll have to get Raiden on yet the next banner, and then she comes on, and then in the meantime I have Nahida and Cloud Retainer, and I'm going to go for Nahida. I already have a 5-star Animo. Cloud Retainer won't really benefit me at all. Besides, I got to have the Precious Bean so I can play DDR with her. Excited. Whoops. Alright, sorry about that. Wanted to make sure I got that sent off there. I am considering switching games tonight. I don't know why, but Genshin's fun, but I'm dragging rear a little bit. I think it's because I haven't had a good night's sleep in a couple weeks. And I'm hoping to get a better night's sleep here tonight, ideally. But I'm just not sure. Yeah. I'm dragging booty. Alright, what do we got here? I'm going to minimize that. What other games do I have I can play? Do I feel like changing? I have... No. VTube Studio doesn't really count. Got Golf with Your Friends. Japanese Drift Master. I don't think my PC can handle that with my model yet. Could play some Car Mechanic Sim. That could be a fun way to spend a half hour. Yeah. It's already almost 11. I don't know. Maybe I just stick it out with Genshin tonight. I kind of want to get some story done anyways. I'm dragging booty, but it's a slow part of the game anyways. The story's kind of wilting a bit, so... I can't wait to get into more of the better parts of the story here. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bored. We need some action. Although I did get a really cool picture with me and Dia. I had Jinyan out, and it's like...
Whatever's going on over there?
There we go.
Hey, Dia.
What's up?
Right on time.
Please come home, Dia. I need you in my lineup. I would happily sacrifice my next 80 pulls if it meant I got you.
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
Oh, never mind. That's why my phone was going off.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
I want to know who says that now, because I think that's a reference to something. I look into this game too much sometimes. Never take a... Never take a fight outside the ring. Okay. It's not a quote. It just seems to be a generic saying, I guess. Strange. I would have thought that was a reference to something.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great, too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Damn, you're cool. Hello, Sino.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early, too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
So, Sino, was it waterboarding, or what?
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Yeah, he was torturing them.
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Hello,
Come on,
Candace.
let's go inside.
Go inside with you? I'm in. Don't twist my arm. If the Genshin gods can hear me out there.
Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't feed us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered it quickly, too.
You fear death yourselves. Yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling.
You have a good point,
The
Candace.
ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy!
You've made your bed. We may all be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
You have a point.
We understand. We're sorry.
That's not gonna
I'll
cut
tell
it.
you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection.
Excuse me.
Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are they now?
I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Jesus,
Wait,
Sino.
I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Okay. Who is
You
this
have to
mysterious
believe me.
person?
If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Hmm?
Smooth.
These poor guys. They have it coming,
Okay,
but Jesus.
Speak. If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia. Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the Village Keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the Village Keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Just noticed you have armor on only one arm. That's even
Not the
cooler.
Academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the Village Keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
Cry from the Elazar Hospital. Oh no. That's not good.
What scheme is the Academia brewing now?
Oh, Uncle Anpu. Is there anything in here? Anything to loot? Nope. Alright, let's go. Skip-it-a-bop. Let's go.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa!
Where have you been, sir?
Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
It's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Hey?
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them.
That's fair.
By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the the Mad Scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Can it just be me or... Elazar Hospital? She was here.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
Okay, that's so strange.
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
Okay.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why's that?
Only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
That's unfortunate.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter.
Hey, yeah. Come on. I love this song. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I need to get a longer version of that. I love that. I wish I could jump on it fast. I need like an extra beat or two so I can actually jump in and hit it while the music's going. Thank you for the redeem, though. I do love... Yes, that is the big one. That's why it's named that, because if I just put it as Rickroll, nobody ever redeems it. So... oh, speaking of which, oh, excuse me. I would have to hiccup right as I say something. We just hit 300 followers on this channel earlier today before I started stream. So, I was going to announce this anyways, and since I'm at a pausing point and running my mouth anyways, as I usually do, yes, woo, 300. So, we are going to be having a kind of a get-together night. I'm going to be announcing this here. I didn't know we hit it until I actually started stream, so I haven't posted anything yet. But there is going to be a, community get-together night. I'm going to be doing some karaoke. I'm going to post a poll. What I may do is do some karaoke with like an open VC afterwards to chat and hang out with people and kind of have fun. And then I may also, this will be on Discord, offline of course, have a watch-along of something. I'm not 100% sure of what yet. But I'm going to put up a poll on whether we watch some anime, an old favorite movie of mine. I have a fairly decent selection of movies and TV shows on DVD. Since I can't stream, most their services block Discord from capturing windows. So, but yeah, so that'll be coming up here real soon. Of course, everyone is invited. You are all more than welcome to join if you please. And yeah, so that'll be something fun coming up here in the near future. Singing along to that made me remember that I'm going to be doing that karaoke thing now. So I wasn't going to announce it until I hit 300, and like I said, I found out as I started stream we hit it, so I'll get to announce that. But yes, everyone will be welcome. Excuse me again. Wow. I have the hiccups really bad right now. It's like, oh. Good grief. Whew. But yeah, so very excited about that, and I will be announcing the day. We're probably going to do it next week sometime. I already have a schedule set for this week, and I need a little time to prepare some songs, so yeah, should be a fun time. I'm very excited to have it, and Like I said, I will be sending out an invite to everybody. Of course, that includes you. So, I think you're the only one here in my chat right now, if I'm honest. So, yeah, pretty much all the rest of them are bots or Twitch mods. So, but yeah, still proud. Hey, thank you. Like I said, I'm very happy. Like I said, I know 300 is dropping the bucket to most people. I will be there after 7:30 p.m. No worries. I don't start until later usually anyways. I may start karaoke a little earlier because you guys are technically an hour behind me. So your 7:30 is my 8:30, and I usually start somewhere between 7 to 9. So even if you can't make it for all of it, I will definitely still be on after 7:30. That's just, ow, that was my knuckle. Ooh, that one hurt. Wee. Rad? Yeah, I agree. That should be a really fun time, so I'm excited. It should be a good time. I'm ready to, you gonna be okay? Yep. There went the other ones. I gotta get them to match. Yeah, I've been ouchy and grumpy and cranky all day. I haven't slept good in about 2 weeks. And I had my final dental work done at the end of December, and I fear that I may have to get one more root canal done. It looks like I have one more tooth that isn't going to make it long term. I'm not in pain right now, but there is some discomfort on occasion, and I have to be kind of careful with it for the moment. So between that, not sleeping well, and just in general, like every time I turned around, something was making me upset today. It's been a weird day, and my brain is running out of energy to process it. So, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, hopefully you get sleep tonight. I sure hope so. I just went through. I washed all my sheets. I washed all my pillowcases. For the first time in probably 6 months to a year, I actually made my bed. I usually just strip it, throw the sheets in the hamper, slap a new set of sheets on it, and dump all the pillows and covers back up there, and then try to just get comfortable later in the night. I'm terrible about actually washing my sheets. Or not I'm good about washing my sheets. I'm terrible about putting it all back together again. And I'm really, really hoping that Yep, talked funny. There's that discomfort. But I'm really hoping that I sleep a little better tonight now that I've got my bed freshly made, and I'm going to turn on some light music, some easy listening or something, and just try to drift away. I'm probably going to end my stream here in a few more minutes. I'm noticing the longer I sit here, the more fatigue is hitting me, so... But yeah, I'm hoping I can get a good night's sleep tonight, and I'm actually going to try to get up in the morning if I don't feel like absolute crap, and try to do a little bit of a workout if I can. I hope. I've been off soda now well over a month, and I've noticed some weight loss, but not what I'd like to see. So I'm going to start cutting my food back a little bit more, and uh-oh. Come back to me, sweetheart. Come on back. Are we back? Hello, hello. Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Hello? It takes time. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure hoping. Can you still hear me, or... My stream dropped to 0 output for a minute. It died for a second. I can hear you? Okay, good. I don't know what's wrong, but for some reason, stream just died for a split second. I don't know why. Hey, Rin, if you want, do you want to just chat for a few minutes? I'm pretty much done playing tonight anyways. I'm going to switch over onto the other channel. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to switch to a public channel. If you want to chat, you're more than welcome. If not, I'm just going to sit here and chat for a few more minutes before I go to bed. I'm out of gas tonight, so... Yeah. I am out of sauce officially. I got nothing left in the tank. Actually, you know, let me do this. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of Genshin. Go wait. Okay, there we go. Ack. I can't see anything. What is this? We have a full group in my VC. If you want to pop in, unless you want to have a private convo, I can pop in for... Oh, no. I don't mind popping into yours. I didn't know you were in a VC already, so... Yeah, I'll just pop over to yours then. I can't see when other people are in their own VCs, so... That changes things a little bit. There it is. Confirm.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Soji.
Hello. What's up?
Oh, not much. I was just, I was chatting with Rin in my Twitch chat. I'm live right now. You guys are on my stream, so... I was
Gotcha.
I was chatting with Rin in my chat, and I'm like, hey, you pop into VC and just chat if you want. She's like, I'm actually already in one. Just pop into mine. I'm like, oh, okay, that works.
Yeah,
So-
we got like a whole group here. We're just chilling, doing our own stuff, and
I'm logging into Siege right now, CJ.
yeah, they're gonna play some
like
Siege.
2 hours.
Siege, is that like you talking like Rainbow Six Siege, correct?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I thought so.
Bushi, what are you playing right
Halo Wars.
now? Oh, Halo Wars. That's right.
I'm terrible at RTSs.
Yes.
I'm
So-
not good at RTS, and I am not good at FPS unless it's Fortnite. It's the only first-person shooter I can do any kind of... That's technically not even first-person. That's third-person, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it is.
So that's the only shooter I'm good at is Fortnite, and it's like that's not really the... I remember the first time my friends in college put me on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on their 360s. I went 0-100 against rookie bots at Nuketown.
Oh God.
That's how bad I was at shooting games. Circa about what was that? Holy crap! That was 8 years ago.
I mean, honestly, for me, my first shooter game that I actually like sat down and played was Borderlands.
Borderlands. I've heard good things, but I've never played that before.
Oh my gosh. We
Halo.
need to break this child into Borderlands world.
I saw
my
you.
first shooter game was Halo. CE.
I'm trying to think what the first shooter game I played was, because my parents actually would not buy me a console that wasn't Nintendo branded because all of the other consoles had those nasty shooting games. And that was a direct quote. So
See, for me, it's like, didn't all consoles have that? Question mark?
Okay,
the only way you could do like any kind of violence, because I had a Nintendo GameCube, and they would only buy me like fun. Okay, like there was the I think the most violent GameCube game I had was Madden Football because of the tackling. I had that was the other one, a Beyblade game, because there is technically.
Talk about a blast from the past.
Yeah, I actually still have all my real life Beyblades too. I'm quite proud of that. But
Used to be made of metal.
I actually had them. I didn't know it at the time. I was a stupid kid and I was just playing with my toys because it was fun. I had an original Drasil metal series from the original G Revolutions. That shit's worth like $250 nowadays, and it's somewhere laying in my parents' backyard and buried in the dirt. I was launching it on the trampoline and it exploded.
It means that toy did its job.
Oh, I had fun with it, but it's like the regret of I wish it would have been a cheap one that wasn't worth anything and not the one that ended up being $250.
Fair point.
Yeah, I remember I bought a 360 when I got to high school because they got a GameCube for me and my sister. My sister never played it, and they got a Wii after that because it would play GameCube games.
Is that fucking Ethan calling me right now? Bro, it is Ethan calling me.
Don't answer. Oh, he's gonna see me get on too. You know he's definitely gonna want to play.
He's texting.
Where is he? Oh, he's not even. He's not in. He's not in the Discord. Where the fuck is he? Hold on. Is he? Okay, never mind.
They're trying to find their friend. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Jamie,
You're
remind
good.
me going invisible next time.
That's fun.
Fuck, am I invisible? No, I'm not. Shit. Hold on.
BJ, you're next.
You guys are in trouble.
Oh, well, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I gotta go invisible here, too. There we go.
It's kind of funny sitting here talking about old games like that. I was sitting here looking at my shelf. I realized I have some games I'd forgotten I owned. I forgot I have Lollipop Chainsaw.
That's a game that
Oh,
somebody
that's a good
had
one.
asked me a question of what game I would like to play, even though I'm scared of zombies and stuff, and that was one that I listed.
What is going on with my Siege?
That's a good choice for one. Like,
I really want to play it, but I can't because of my fears of zombies.
Play it.
That's
Just
Where
do
did-
it.
Where did your fear of zombies come from?
I have no clue.
Honestly, no idea. It's just like I saw it during a movie, freaked out, and never wanted to see it again.
That was like my irrational fear of Chucky when I was a kid and Gollum. But then,
that's
you know, you over time you just deal with it and get over it. That's how you become
I've
human.
tried getting over it. I've tried dealing with it, and I can tell you, 100%,
damn
it's never fucking happening.
Well, then just fight them like you would if you found real zombies.
If I saw one, I've already said this so many times before.
Well, I'm taking you to a haunted house.
I would be eaten. No, you are
I'm
not.
I'm throwing you into a haunted house.
No, you are not.
I'm just taking you. I'm throwing you in one.
No.
We're gonna have a date night, and I'm taking you one.
No. You can pay for the ticket. You can try to drag me in. I will chainball myself to the car, and I'm not going. I'd rather
I
be ran
gotta-
over first.
For some reason, my Rainbow Six Siege is corrupted, so
Uh-oh, that's not good.
it's resetting the install script for some reason. So.
Oh, Rin, I can I can set your
probably
mind
have
at
to reinstall
ease just a little bit if there ever is a zombie apocalypse.
You just
I
do
have
verify
just
game
enough
files.
engineering skills
That's
and
what I'm doing,
enough
but-
knowledge on how to use a welder. We can probably make some things to keep us all safe.
I got you on the welding.
But see, for me, like, I've already accepted my fate. Like, you know, I can't really run that fast. I can't really do that much. Like, I'm food. That's it.
Hey,
I'm food.
I have 2 samurai swords. I have a extensive collection of sharp tools, a couple of machetes, and I'm hopefully going to very soon have a Smith & Wesson 9mm as well. So I will have everything, and along with, I do believe my dad still has that collection of circular saw blades. And if there's one thing I know, it's how to attach a circular saw blade to a car.
Dare I ask? Dare I ask the story of how you know how to do that?
Are you
No,
are you secretly a Twisted Metal character?
No, I'm just I'm an engineer by trade. I'm an auto mechanic in the day, and I'm a cosplay crafter at night. So it's like right now I'm building Jinyan's guitar from Genshin. I can't make things out of craft materials. It doesn't work in my brain. But I can absolutely build anything if it's made out of wood or steel. I could build I have no doubt I could build a working car. I couldn't make my own engine and stuff like that. I'd have to get that from somewhere.
You
But
can
I have,
do all the framework though.
I have no doubt I could build a frame, engineer a steering and suspension system. It would be rudimentary since I don't have a full industrial complex at my disposal. But even out in my back garage, I have no doubt I could build a operational car with working lights and everything. And all I would need is just engines and bolts, basically, since that's the only 2 things I can't make on my own. I'm pretty confident I could build just about anything. So yeah, like I'm looking at the old junk cars I have that have been abandoned at my dad's shop, and I'm thinking, I know that one car will run all it needs is a battery and an oil change. And I'm like, I know it'll run, and it's a Honda, so it'll run till the end of time.
I have my Honda, and I love my Honda.
And you have that's good because you have probably one of the most reliable vehicles.
Honda Pilot.
Yep, Honda Pilot.
I have a Honda CR-V that's a 2024 that I just hit a deer with.
Oof,
so.
That hurts.
Yeah. He literally just had it for what, maybe 2 weeks? Maybe a week?
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
All right, yeah. My advice would be do like the Australians do and put rhubars on it.
Yeah, man, I might.
Have you ever seen rhubars on an Australian vehicle?
No, I didn't see it.
It is a 400-pound brush guard cage that covers the entire front of the vehicle in about half-inch. It's about made of like quarter or half-inch plate steel, and they quite literally are designed to take hits from kangaroos at 50 to 70 miles an hour.
That's crazy.
It will.
That's pretty much what I need in fucking North Dakota, because it's fucking crazy there.
Could you imagine, like, the what you hit? Oh, it was just a kangaroo. Keep driving.
Seriously?
The
They have
Australians can apparently.
Well, kangaroos are bigger than deer. They total out cars if you don't have them.
Muscled too.
Oh yeah, those things. You ever see a kangaroo in punching stance? Those things are freaking jacked.
Fucking giant. Yep.
They're wild.
Man, fuck them kangaroos.
That's what I'm glad I have a.
For real.
I live in Ohio. We have deer season here, and like especially when the hunters are out, those deer are all over the road. So I actually.
Yeah.
It's funny. This tells you guys are buying newer Hondas and brand new cars. I'm selling my 2002 Avalanche because I upgraded to a 99 Suburban.
Nice.
I drive a bunch of old... I seriously bought a 99 Suburban with a blown-up engine and 200,000 miles on it because I thought, yeah, now that's a truck. So... I called my local junkyard. They had a crate motor out of a wrecked box truck. So I spent a weekend with my dad. We stuffed the engine down its throat. Got her running and driving. I put a brush guard on it, some better wheels and tires off my current truck. And I'm actually, this weekend, I'm going to be putting blue LED underglow on it to simulate the water, since it's nicknamed after Eagle Union's USS Enterprise from Azure Lane. So it's getting its blue underglow and the new front seats out of a newer Silverado that I robbed out of a junkyard for $50. So I'm almost done with it. It's actually the car I'm gonna take on my vacation this year. So you guys some of you will get to see it next year or this year.
This is actually my first brand new car. I used to drive. My first car was a 1996 Toyota Tacoma, and then I had a 2009 Volkswagen Tiguan. And
I'll sign off on the Yoda's tacos there. You can't go wrong with a taco. As for the Tiguan, I am biased against pretty much all European vehicles because where I live, you cannot get parts for the damn things. They are unserviceable around here.
I literally couldn't either. That's why I fucking pretty much sold it for scrap.
Yep.
I sold it for the cat.
I have.
Like $220 for it.
My dad was given the decals necessary, and they have since been passed down the lineage to me. I know right where they're sitting in my closet. I have the decals for Herbie, the love bug. The red and blue rally stripe. I have the vinyl for that, and the 53 door numbers for both doors and the hood and trunk. I have that.
Awesome.
But I will not let myself buy a white Volkswagen Beetle just because of that. I'm like,
yeah, I don't blame you. Volkswagen's kind of ass. Don't buy any Volkswagens, man.
I would do it, but I would have to have I would have to find a way to do it better. Okay, take like an old Bug chassis, put all modern electronics in it, take the flat 4 out of the trunk and put a proper trunk pan in it, go up to the front of the car, cut the frunk out of it, and drop a Honda K-Series out of a S2000 in it with a 5-speed stick and make it front end, make it,
Nice.
instead of being an RR, make it an FR with a K series, 9,000 RPM red line, 5-speed manual. Like, that's the way to have a bug. That'd be the only way I'd
Yeah,
ever be.
just fucking sleep it.
Oh, yeah. But it's like, so what's under the bug? You pop the trunk, there's nothing there, and they're like, where's your motor? Like, yeah, it's up front, and it's a Honda power now. That'd be, can you imagine the looks you'd get at car shows from the VW purists?
Yeah. You get some crazy looks. By the way, my game's back, Kuro.
I get those looks now because I go to old guy car shows. My dad has
One second, let me do this thing real quick.
Okay.
My dad's got a '69 Firebird.
Then let me go invisible on both Ubisoft or Discord.
What did he text you?
He told me to invite him as soon as I fucking got on.
Fuck it, that's it. I don't care. We're just not joining the fucking chat with them.
I'm not gonna leave the call, guys, but I am gonna end my stream on my side. So.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah, good.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if there's anybody I can raid out to. Yeah, my dad. I actually get judged a lot because I go to these old guy car shows. My dad has a '69 Firebird, and it's like a 1 of 1,500 paint code. It's super rare, so it's a really cool old car. I really love it. But the because I'd pull up, and I've had everything from 3rd gen Camaros to, at one point I had an '88 Trans Am,
Nice.
and an '88 Corvette. So I've had a little bit of everything over my time. And yeah, nowadays I pull up and I'm in a '92 Nissan 240 SX. Let me end my stream real quick before I say what my dad refers to these cars as, because it's a bit derogatory. So,
okay, right.
In the meantime, thank you guys all for watching. I'm going to send you guys off to Veery. Raid I-A-I-N.
That's funny.
I think I spelled that wrong. V-I-R-I-D-I-A-N. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. But it is an underscore. Underscore. Whoops. Okay. There we go. And chat. Have a great night, everybody. My name's Soji. I'll be back tomorrow with some Forza. Later.